Peace to you all. SunnyV2 is a documentary-based YouTube channel with over 3 million subscribers. Of course, it's nothing like MrBeast, but 3 million is still a huge milestone. In any case, he has made this video called Why Chris Will Soon Be a Nightmare for MrBeast. This video received so much backlash all over social media, with this one tweet that got MrBeast's attention. Relolin Arc said, "This new SunnyV2 video feels really invasive for all the wrong reasons. Like, why did you make this? You delve into the man's marriage and crap. It's just really off-putting and unnecessary. First of all, Relolin, he's not a man anymore, is he?" Now, MrBeast responded to that saying, "Yeah, this is getting absurd. Chris isn't my nightmare. He's my ducking friend, and things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off." In my opinion, after watching SunnyV2's video, I think it was fair. I mean, this tweet was complaining about how SunnyV2 was invasive about Chris's marriage. But to be honest, Chris was public about his marriage in the first place. Besides, marriage is a building block of a community. When it's being destroyed unjustly, it's fair for people to talk about it because it concerns the community at the end of the day. In regard to MrBeast, he defended his ducking friend, which is good. We all must defend our friends publicly. However, the highlights of his response is, "All this transphobia is starting to piss me off." This clearly shows whose side is MrBeast on. I will not be addressing the allegations and leaked screenshots of MrBeast being forced to support Chris because it looks fake. Even Keemstar from Drama Alert confirmed it in his tweets. Anyways, SunnyV2 response tweet has received a mixture of great support and backlash, with Casey Tron saying, "Will these obsessed transphobes just give it the F up already?" Scaly Mike saying, "Dude is permanently altering his marriage and relationship with his kids for internet points. Kinda fair that normal folks point out the damage it causes." The American Gentleman said, "I thought I gave a lot of foreshadowing in what's to come. Jimmy may say it's not a nightmare for him right now, but just watch. This will become a big issue whether we like it or not." And then we got Pipus, who said,
"Why do people give an F that he doesn't identify what he was born as? It's like you're trying to get everyone to hate you."
And finally, Las Vegas Libertarian said, "Trans, no pun intended, lation. Stop asking questions. I don't like it when you ask hard to answer questions. Just say that Chris is stunning and brave and never speak about things that might make him look bad." With a gif of a child crying and rolling on the floor as if mama refused to give him candy or something. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, join our great community by subscribing to the channel. We welcome all open-minded individuals who don't cry rolling around the floor. Anyways, SunnyV2 claimed that Chris would be a nightmare for MrBeast, which I think is both right and wrong. He is wrong about it being bad for his friend MrBeast, as in like it would make Jimmy hate Chris. No. They had been friends since they were kids. Their friendship is too strong to break like that. However, SunnyV2 is right about one thing for sure. Chris will be a nightmare, at the very least a nightmare for us the audience. According to Chris himself, he is accepting all kinds of pronouns, so he's not exactly going female. That was a mistake I made in my previous video. However, let me make things clear. The assumption of him transitioning into a woman is very fair, especially when he is adopting lots of feminine traits. He portrays himself quite womanly. If he was a single man and not associated with MrBeast, the amount of hate Chris would have received would have been very minimal. People saying he's getting the heat because he's transgender is ridiculous. There are many reasons why people hate him. For example, being featured at a Nickelodeon Kids Awards ceremony. Why? Coming out dressing like a woman, just why? I'm not here to rag on him, but kids will see this. You see, I don't really care what an adult that isn't related to me does with his life. Maybe I might be uncomfortable, maybe I would be upset or sad for them, but I wouldn't really care at the end of the day. However, when it comes to Chris, it's a different story. Now, before you go down to the comment section saying, "I knew it, you transphobe!" Remember, I'm not afraid of trans people. I just don't care. But what Chris has done and is doing, whether he realizes it or not, is dangerous. I don't care about people's happiness and feelings when it comes to serious decisions that can affect them and those around them negatively. Now, why do I think SunnyV2 is right about Chris Tyson? You see, Chris's past has been exposed, but I don't know why all this came up now after his transition. I mean, this is an issue that needs to be talked about even before his transition. Maybe people were waiting for him to become controversial, but I digress. Let's quickly talk about some of these issues because I can't mention everything in one video. So, for this first part, why haven't you cut off your penis yet? I don't want to be a girl, mom. Don't trigger me. For this one, I just wanted to mention it because it has become so ironic. It's funny. Now, the following one, however, is phobic. Islamophobic to be exact. Chris Tyson tweeted, "Between what happened at the Ariana Grande concert and what's going on in the Philippines, why the F do we even take Islam serious? It's an old butt backwards religion that hates anything different and treats women like crap. Why the F do people still accept it?" I believe this was one of the few tweets he had posted. Others were racist and even transphobic. But this tweet is quite interesting because he's complaining about people accepting the fastest growing major religion in the world.
You do not disrespect their beliefs.
Yeah, disrespecting our lives.
No, you don't do that.
I don't know if it's wise to attack a religion in which more than 1 billion people are following and believing in.
Saudi Arabia. Oh no, I ain't saying nothing about
Shut
them.
your mouth. Nothing to say
I'm not
here.
even looking at the women. I'm
No,
over
bro.
see?
You better turn your
I
damn
see
head.
my head over there.
Be smart and don't insult any religion without evidence, especially when you never studied them and just keep consuming social media. The following controversial tweet says, "That beach looked good for a 4-year-old." Now, this tweet is not really a big deal. Wait. I'm not agreeing with him, okay? Relax. What I'm saying is, this tweet is actually a reference to a lyric from this comedy song.
Dora the Explorer, bitch look good for a 4-year-old.
My god, why does this exist? For this tweet, I don't think it can be used against him. Like, it's obviously a joke. I don't know why anyone would assume it's true. We've made worse memes, guys. Come on. Now, this got to be the most controversial one, I think. But to be honest, we need to be truthful and fair here. Chris said, "Nothing gets my knob a-cranking like some lolly." For those who don't know, lolly is a Japanese term for anime girl characters depicted as a very young, like children young. And many people equate it to CP because usually lolly is sexualized. Now, if you don't know what is CP, it's your problem, not mine. And as to why lolly is allowed in Japan is a whole different and complex thing to unpack. So I'll just let you know that in Japan, the age of consent has been 13 for a long time. And just about a month ago, Japan has increased the age of consent to 16 instead. Anyways, back to this tweet. Many people have been defending Chris on this, saying that he was arguing with a lolly-loving guy, and Chris was just mocking the guy. I couldn't find the tweet again. He probably removed it when he locked his account at the time, but the person he responded to was also suspended, so it's probably safe to assume that Chris's supporters are right. But, oh yeah, there's always a but. It's difficult to believe this reasoning when Chris himself bought this art. This tweet was not the only tweet to expose Chris on this. Tweets from 2017 have resurfaced of him supporting this disgusting dude called Shadman. Oh god, the hell I had to go through to find out his history. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. He is sick in the head. Anyways, Shadman has a history of drawing real-life underage girls in disgusting provocative positions. He even drew someone's daughter. I won't say who, out of respect, but he drew among many other real-life girls. This sick guy's full name is Shadai Pergine. I don't care if I butchered his name. I hope I butcher his name and his life. He appears to be a neo-Nazi pedophile racist person, and I can't believe he's still breathing till this day. Oof, the amount of hatred I'm developing just talking about him. Anyways, so because of this, Chris really needs to address this matter. I mean, if you support someone like that, you have to take some sort of accountability. Chris can't say he didn't know about the guy's infamy. He's pretty well known for these things, and there are a substantial number of tweets of Chris interacting with Shad, so it's pretty sus. Chris transitioning and being a core part of MrBeast will change the dynamic of the channel and will push the LGBT agenda even further. Chris will bring a big change to the team. Whether a positive or negative one, we don't really know, but he does bring with him lots of controversy. At the very least, this nightmare would be bugging us, the audience, the most. Seeing one of our bros just dissolve into this unidentifiable person, the fact that he has literally changed, especially personality-wise, and that he will be a part of the MrBeast team which millions of children around the globe watch and enjoy, this is a big agenda, people, which is why I'll be delving on MrBeast being LGBTQ's newest ally in my next video. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with others. If you have any thoughts, feel free to comment down below. Everyone is welcome. Just be careful with your words, as we don't want to incite hatred, we want to understand one another. And finally, if you wish to support my content, I'd appreciate it greatly if you could donate to my PayPal down below. I'm trying to be independent because I'm sure that YouTube would destroy me once my channel becomes relevant. And yeah, let's hope I don't get cancelled for my opinions. God bless you all. Dora the Explorer.